Guys, as farmers, we are the 1%. We make up less than 2% of the population, which means that 98% of the population get to do and be whatever they want to be because we're so good at what we do. That's crazy. And I think farmers wear that statistic as a badge of honor, and why shouldn't we? It's amazing. But I'm afraid we've taken it one step too far. Being the 1% does not make you the elite. I was watching one of the Facebook groups I frequent recently and saw a post made by another farmer. It was a screenshot of a woman's post who had been at an interstate gas station recently, stepped out of her car, and got cow manure on her foot. And she was wearing sandals. Her post went on to be super negative towards farmers and how ridiculous it was and that we should take more responsibility. And the farmer who posted it captioned the photo, "This is how ridiculous the public are." Is that really that ridiculous? As a farm kid who grew up doing chores in sandals unless I was forced to wear boots, it's not that crazy to be annoyed when you get cow crap on your sandal. Especially considering most people go through their life without being covered in cow crap. So is it that crazy to think she'd be mad about stepping out at a gas station, stepping in cow crap, and having to get back in her car? No. I'm not saying we need to pander to the public, but we definitely need to consider them. We're such a small fraction of our population that we can't afford to tick off the other 98%. The public perception of our industry already isn't great. Why should we make it worse? For example, our farm is very public. US Highway 322 runs right down the middle. Milk cows on one side, everything else on the other. Our barnyard is fairly close to the road. You can see it, not when people are buzzing by at 65 miles per hour, but if you looked, it's there. There's this ditch right at the front of it that eventually gets filled up, and every couple of years we have to dredge out. Well, spring happens. If we get excess water, it takes some time, unfortunately, to do. Well, this year we got to it a little later than we should have. It's been 3 years since we've done it. And my dad was sitting at a local restaurant and heard a woman across the bar that he didn't know mention that every time she drives by our place, her car leaves smelling like cow manure. The next day, we spent $400 to rent an excavator and dig out the ditch. Because we can't afford to have people thinking poorly of us just because of what they've seen or the way it smells as they're driving by. I'm not saying you have to spend thousands of dollars. I'm not saying you have to pander to the crazy, ridiculous requests, but we definitely need to think about what we do and how it looks to the public. I'm just saying, guys, be kind to everyone. Consider people's feelings. Understand that they don't understand what we do. Being polite and having a nice conversation with someone goes a lot further than being angry and posting about it on Facebook.